SAE Institute.
SAE Institute, Miami, your ticket to the music business.
SAE has been open since 1976. It started in Europe and then it spread to the United States.
Here at SAE Miami, we offer 3 separate programs. We offer ATP, EMP, and VLP.
The difference between them is being that the ATP program is more on the technical side of things. We deal with consoles, equipment, microphones, mixing techniques, recording techniques, that sort of thing. The EMP program is more geared towards the musician that wants to actually take advantage of technology nowadays. So it's more geared towards production inside of a computer using programs like Ableton, Logic, Reason, and that sort of environment. Again, geared more towards the writer of music versus the person working the technical side of music.
BLP geared more toward the hip-hop genres.
And it's very, very distinct environments. They overlap a little bit on the technology side, dealing with software, but again, the technology program is more, again, geared toward, the person that likes to tweak knobs and a lot, and the EMP is more for the writing purposes, the production purpose.
Our students who are in our ATP program have the privilege to use Pro Tools HD systems in all our large rooms with our large format consoles, our Icon, our SSL 4000, our O2R, and our 5.1 mixing room, all outfitted with Pro Tools HD and the latest version of Pro Tools.
In the same room we have a Neve summing mixer, which helps out with, when you're building mixes inside the box, get a little bit of analog summing. Also another Focusrite Red 3 compressor to give a little bit of that analog side to a very digital mix. And it all caps off on, right now, what is our Control 24 and our 5.1 surround sound room. Which again, it's a Pro Tools room, it's a Pro Tools suite, but the Control 24 lets us monitor and 5.1 surround sound.
Well, when it comes to studio miking techniques and mixing and mastering techniques, we start everybody from zero. We assume, even if you have experience, we assume that you have no experience.
But one of the things that we are very adamant of making sure that our students get is signal flow. How does signal move between inside of a console, in a room, how to get signal in and out of devices. That is something that is at the cornerstone of being an engineer. That's how the way you can actually troubleshoot equipment and find problems. The other one that we focus on a lot is miking. Every single one of our projects requires for students to actually record an actual acoustic instrument, and the main reason behind that is, again, it's understanding how a microphone works, seeing what type of character you get from a microphone, different placements, different angles. Do we go for a condenser, a dynamic microphone, that sort of thing. I actually graduated from SAE Miami in 2003 or 403. After that, I actually went into a repair shop. At the time, it was called DigiDesign, now Avid, doing repairs and installs for HD systems at Studio Center, Hit Factory, you name it. After that, went to the UK, started doing a lot of live sound there. Came back, started working at SAE Miami.
Well, I've been in the industry now 13 years. Some of my first big breaks were on Bad Boy Records. Records with Puff and Faith and artists and Mace and artists of that nature. I went on to do a lot of recording for a producer by the name of Salaam Remi, which gave me the opportunity to work with artists such as Nas and Amy Winehouse. And I later on became a teacher here. I've been here 2 years now at SAE. But while I've been here, I've also had releases from Nelly Furtado and Latin artist Christian Castro under my belt. So I continue to work in the industry as well as try to give the knowledge to the students that I have here.
I'm an SAE graduate. I graduated in 2002. I actually went to this school. I am now an instructor here. At the same time though, I keep myself busy outside of the school. Like, I teach during the day and I work in the studios at night. I call it the Bruce Wayne Batman syndrome. I've been very lucky in my career so far. I've been able to work on several records that have gone to sell millions of copies, so they've gone platinum. So you get a couple of plaques for that. And I've been also able to work on a couple of records that have gone to get nominated for Grammys. I basically work with just about every major Puerto Rican Latin artist that there is, from Daddy Yankee to Wisin and Yandel to Don Omar, Tego Calderon.
Students who usually come to our program are looking to, I think for the most part, come in here to become recording engineers or producers and work in the recording commercial facilities. But as a student gets here and they start learning and they're exposed to a lot more options and they start learning different skills, they realize that their skill set is transferable to a lot of other different departments.
My name is Shayna Marcus. I'm in the audio technology program. Throughout this program, I've never felt that I was alone. I could always call on people, and my friends in my classes will help me just as good as the supervisors and the teachers here and the instructors. After graduation, I plan to get an internship and then hopefully get a permanent job at Nickelodeon in New York City. And I want to do sound for motion pictures or maybe sound for video games.
SAE Institute, Miami, your ticket to the music business.